Hey folks, you're watching Volgor's videos, and this little update on my Geo Metro. I just found a mirror in the wrecking yard, grabbed it off a random ass mirror, and yeah, these mirrors on Geo Metros are not cool. Um, they're really goofy, like they're oval, just like the car's oval, kind of. And yeah, so let's see, my head, my eyes. I also want to get a front-facing mirror, but that's at least my priorities. But anyway, I'm sitting right here. You look in the mirror. Okay, I can see that, but there isn't a big range of vision in this rear view mirror. Well, that's kind of trippy. Okay, so there's my head. Yeah, that's majority of my back window. Oh, duh, because the hatch is open. Wow. Anyway, so what I'm saying is the car's so short and the mirror's and it's so close, short, small mirror, with the wheelbase and length of a Subaru wagon. Everything's proportionate, and you can, instead of just seeing a portion of your back, what would be the back window, in a Subaru wagon, or I guess any wagon the length of a Subaru. A Subaru wagon is my best example, right there. You can see the back windows, and you can see everything inside inside the window. Anyways, so got some interior cleaner. At least I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm probably gonna put the seat cover on the seats anyways. Take it out of my Subaru. But what the hell? Might as well give it a shot. It's not gonna hurt it. The car's $500. I don't think spraying some shit on it. It's not bleach. I also got some stuff that it's interior degreaser, and you spray that shit in there, and then I guess you hose it off or give it the dry cleaning treatment, whatever. It's already looking better. I mean, it's not in the best shape, but it's not the worst. The thing with these Geo Metros is these buttons right here, you get really cheap plastic chintzy, Geo Metro, no surprise there, but whatever, it's not a big deal. So this is supposed to have teeth to grip onto these buttons, and over time the heat or just the age, the plastic just deteriorates. Like, look at that, it just flakes away like sugar, or if you're holding a chunk of sugar or salt or something, like it's so soft. Yeah. So I got the off button, the park light button. There was a button here on the hazard, but it fit this one better for my sprayers, and they do work, and they work quite well. High, low, intermittent, and often wipe. That's kind of funny. I didn't really realize that before. Maybe that's to cancel the wipe. I don't know. That's weird. I don't have a rear wiper. I don't know why that shows that there. This shifter knob is very oblong. I don't know, weird. Like it's a giant shifter knob. Like you would expect to see this in a tractor, or like a forklift type thing. It's just so goofy. It's not like I dislike it, but I definitely would like a 8-ball shifter or something along those lines. It's got the rare option for a third row seat. I mean, not third row seat, for a passenger to sit in the front row right here. There was an armrest. You would sit on the armrest. I'm totally bullshitting. It's kind of funny. I don't know. It fucked up or something. So they got this one, and it's longer, and it's a lot easier to. It's a little bit closer. Whatever. You have to hold it up, unlike this one. It's stationary. Yeah. Turn sig. Flash bright. There's the dimmer switch. The dome light works. I've already got the trunk full of shit. I've got a cooler, a gas pump. I'm going to use that to work on some mowers. I don't know, that looks kind of useful, some type of rack. I got 2 timing covers. One is off of this car. No, this is off the one in the wrecking yard. This one's off of this car. And this one's off the car in the wrecking yard. And it took like half an hour to get it off. I felt really bad for the guy because he was trying way too hard to get this damper, the crank pulley off. And I didn't take the bolts off. He just dove right into it, trying to yank it off. And I only got the water pump bolts off, and he was already going after it. And so I forgot I didn't take it off. And we were all wondering why it was so difficult. And that was why. I bought a Geo Metro book when I already had one, but at least this one's a little bit newer. You can never have too many shop manuals. Extra vacuum line. Fucking coconut water. Some gloves I never use. And then when I tried them out, my hands got super sweaty. So then when I took my hands off, then my hands were filthy from the sweat. So I don't know, whatever. Some bolts. The cover I didn't want to put back on. The belt that came off of it. Cool orange hat I got for what, $1. And it's not really cool, it's hot because this thing is thick. But I still like it, yeah. Got some horns off of Buick Park Avenue. Or no, an Oldsmobile 90, whatever. It was either one. It could have been either one. They work. I hook them up. I try to hook it up to the line and nothing. So I don't know what's up with that. That really grinds my gear when I can't get my horn to work. And this is unacceptable. That horn is unacceptable. Now I'm getting really, really thirsty. Then I have this blanket shot. I need to get another one. Find one, not necessarily buy one. Some Berry Mans I could dump in the tank. I got some at a thrift store for $1 as well. Timing light. Haven't used it. That's a pain in the ass a little bit, but not a big deal. Yeah, there's the crank. Took way too long to get it off because he didn't take these bolts off. I didn't take the bolts off. I didn't realize. Yeah, anyway. So here are the lawnmowers. Got that one in the wrecking yard. got on from my cousin. This one we had. I put another motor on, and the motor was no good a while back ago. How about that one? Made videos on it. This one got in the wrecking yard along with that red one. They both run. Just had bad gas in it. That one's the one that blew up. This is the one that was a snapper. Shit bees. As you can see, the snapper motor. This is the one that says, just check and add, never change the oil. Quiet. I loved this engine. It was so quiet, had so much power. There's oil. And I heard it kind of make that knocky sound. And then I'm like, oh shit, I better stop. And then I went back, showed it to my dad, and he's just like, fuck. So I put oil in it when it was, because it was a little low, but it was still on the stick. And now, this is what happens. Yeah, hear that? It's done. Too bad. Now I gotta take that motor off, put it on the snapper deck, and somehow it's probably gonna cost like $100 or as much as the mower was to buy it, to ship it back, because it's got a 3-year warranty supposedly. This one still runs. Both of these, the transmissions are on its last string, last thread, or last whatever. Yeah, last straw. Carburetor, it's fucked up. It's always starving for more fuel. Yeah, mowers. There's the Subaru pressure washer. There is the Cat. Oh, there's the Toro that we got a couple years ago, and had the leaked gas. Then it wouldn't run. Something to do with the auto start thing was fucked up. The carburetor was fucked up. Not only that, the bag wouldn't stay on right. That's why that bungee cord's there. I had to bungee cord the bag on because the pegs weren't long enough on the bag to reach. It really pissed me off. Really disappointed me as a Toro. And the clutch thing fucked up. First thing we got it, I replaced the cable. So I thought, okay, that's an easy fix for a $300 lawnmower. Yeah, I needed that. R3, a new mower, and so. Right, this one's so weird. I replaced this thing, and then later on it was sticking. Like, it did not want it to engage. It felt like it was going to break. And I guess at some point it did break. I don't remember that happening, but yeah, and it didn't last 6 months or not very long. It wasn't a year, definitely not a year. The transmission was not the best, but well, now that thing's fucked up. I don't remember that being fucked up. That's weird. I don't remember that being fucked up. So this thing is fucked 8 ways. See, that's the bag I was demonstrating. See? And it would just fall out with the slightest fuck up. So that's why that's like that. Shitty. Such a disappointment. I love this flap thing that you just engage, and you know, you could mulch. But then again, you didn't need to do that because on the old ones, it was just in the lid, in the little flap. You just leave this down, and then that covers that up, and as you can see, the mulch is pretty damn good. I mean, there is a plug you can put in it. It even helps even better, so you don't get that grass plugged up right there. This is the one that we got for $50, and this is the one that the transmission is the best on, but the carb just needs to be fucked with. The one over here runs fine, but the transmission's on its last thing. No, that one's actually, yeah, I remember. Yeah, it's the transmission's okay until you go uphill. So there's the mowers and la-di-da. I'll have a cover gasket. Don't want to lose that. Should I put in the glove box? I guess I'll put it in the glove box. That goes there. No, I don't need to put it in the glove box. That can go 2 points back in the hatch. And that's why I love the hatch. Because if you ever want to put anything in the trunk, you don't need to get out, go around, unlock the shit. You just throw it back there. However, I do still have to get out, go around, and unlock the shit because it doesn't have a release. I only have one key, so I need to get a key copied. Oh no, and I wonder if the mails came yet. Damn, that is filthy.